So this is the page you might send off to your customer. You can customize this banner, you can change your profile image, you can have your company name up here as well as your company logo. Then you can have a little message followed by some prompts down here where you're asking people to answer questions they can record videos for. What's up, everybody? It's Dave from Profitable Tools, and in this video, we're going to be looking at VideoPeel, a new tool designed to help you get video testimonials from your clients. So without further ado, let's get into it. Here is the interface for VideoPeel. You can see it's fairly simple. We've got 3 tabs up at the top. Campaigns, which is where you create the pages you send out to your prospects or your customers to leave reviews for you. Then we have videos, which is actually where you'll see the videos that people have submitted to you. And then we have insights, which we're not going to be covering in this video. It's an upsell. Basically, this is a way to get an ideal customer profile generated. They'll do some research for you and kind of put together they show you some examples here of what it would look like. So we won't be covering that today. We're strictly looking at how we can request videos and then what it looks like once we receive them. So here we go. This is what a campaign looks like. I'll take you through this one that I've got already built out. Then we can also build one together. So we can see we've got 93 views here and only 3 submissions. That's kind of how it goes with video testimonials. I find it's like pulling teeth to get customers to actually provide them because, let's be honest, no one really wants to be on video. No one wants to do what I'm doing. It's just a difficult thing to do. It's like public speaking. So often people will incentivize these types of things, whether or not you think that is agreeable or fits with your business model. That's for another video. But let's talk about how we can actually send out these pages. So here's what it's going to look like. Let's look at the share link, and then we can get an idea for what to fill out. So this is the page you might send off to your customer. You can customize this banner, you can change your profile image, you can have your company name up here as well as your company logo. Then you can have a little message followed by some prompts down here where you're asking people to answer questions they can record videos for. Recording a video is fairly simple. You just click this little button and it'll ask if you can use your webcam. Now I don't actually have a webcam connected to my YouTube making computer, so you'll just have to trust me on this that it works. Conveniently, it also works on mobile phones, so you don't have to worry about someone being on a laptop with a webcam. They can just do it right from their regular mobile phone. Then down here below, we have a little footer area. This is customizable as well. We'll look at that in just a second. In fact, let's jump over and look at the campaign right now. So here is that green bar that you saw at the top. You can choose any hex color that you want here, although you can't do any sort of gradients or upload your own banner. I think that would be a nice touch. Here is the profile photo that you saw. Then we have the company name right here, the main question that you want to ask or the topic of the video, and then you can also upload your logo right here. This is that message section I pointed out a second ago, and then here are these prompts. Now it's nice that you can actually have multiple prompts. So if you wanted to ask people 2 or 3 questions, you could say, what is your favorite color? And then you can have some details here. Is it blue? I bet it is. And we'll save this. Now, if I go back to look at my campaign, you can see I have 2 questions here, the one I had before, as well as what is your favorite color? And I can kind of expand these prompts. I'm not actually a super big fan of the way these arrows are going down and then to the right. It just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. Heuristically, it just doesn't really click for how that works. And one automatically closes when I click the other. But that is the main idea. One thing that might bother people is that there's no way to change the text on the button or change the button color, which would definitely be helpful, as well as this link color if you're trying to get everything to kind of look nice and on brand. There's also no way to change the fonts that are being used or any way to inject any sort of CSS or any JavaScript that you might want to, customize the look of the page. Over here on the right-hand side, you can see some brief analytics, how many people have viewed the page versus submitted videos. You can set an expiration date for the campaign and set a max number of videos. So if you don't want to use up all of your account allotment on a single video, you could certainly restrict that right here. We can have a privacy policy and terms and conditions attached. And you can also require a signature so that someone gives you permission to use the video in things like YouTube videos when you want to promote your business. That's a nice thing to do. Then we can also also decide which user info we want to capture. I have it set to name and email, but you could add in things like phone number or address if you needed to for your business. Then we also have text for a thank you page or the option to link out to an external thank you page. And then under call to action, we can actually ask people to share the video they just made on Facebook, Amazon, or Google. And then down here are the links for the footer section that we saw on the page over here. In the videos tab, you can see all of the videos that have been submitted. We can change the thumbnail of the video here. We can add a different title, tag things for organization. You can also see whether or not they signed. You can see that this person signed the release right here, whereas this person did not. We have some options over here to submit this video over to YouTube. Now, currently this function is not working, but that would be a nice option to be able to automatically upload it to your YouTube account. We can send it over to Amazon, so that's really interesting. It could go as a product video inside of your product if you're selling over on Amazon. Of course, we can just download the file, and eventually you'll also be able to upload it to Facebook. That feature is not available right now either. Overall, the core product idea of VideoPeel is solid. It genuinely solves a problem people have. Video reviews are really helpful to businesses, and getting people to successfully submit them to you is difficult. There's always that tech hurdle of, I'm not really sure what to do with the file. It's really big and won't let me send over email, things like that. So this definitely takes that out of the equation. However, if I'm going to spend money for a service, I just would like a little bit more fit and finish. You can see that the request pages leave a little bit to be desired in terms of design. The functionality is all there, but if you want to entice people to get you a video testimonial, I want to really wow them with my professionalism, maybe have a custom domain name and make those pages just look really, really on brand, make my business look good. And right now, VideoPeel is just not quite doing that. Although if you need something to serve this functionality, I mean, it's working. The product works. I've got video reviews to back it up, so there's no denying that. That said, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7.2. I think it could be there with just a little bit more fit and finish. If this video has been helpful to you, you can click the link down below. That'll be our referral link for VideoPeel. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments down below. I try to get back to each and every one. Or you can head over to the Facebook group where we're discussing this tool as well as many other profitable tools. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.